Will Le'Veon Bell follow advice to come back to the Steelers, then fake an injury? Hello and welcome to the Fumble here in Los Angeles. I'm Crystal Rich. I've got your roundup of news that you need to know, but before we start, make sure you're in the know by clicking the subscribe button below, and you can follow your girl on social media at Crystal Rich. And this segment is brought to you by MyBookie with odds and props on every game. MyBookie is the best bet this season. Join the most trusted sportsbook in the industry. First up, Le'Veon Bell. Yes, we are saying his name again. He is still holding out. I want to know, how are all you fantasy owners doing who drafted him probably in round 1 doing? What are you guys doing?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Steelers linebacker James Harrison has a solution for the Le'Veon Bell issue. Now get this because it's really interesting. He thinks that Le'Veon Bell should just sign his $14.5 million franchise tag. Now remind you, $14.5 million would be for 1 year. That's what you get when you sign the franchise tag. Le'Veon Bell wants a long-term deal, not a 1-year deal, and he wants to get paid like Odell Beckham. But that's not all of his solution. After he signs this $14.5 million franchise tag, he thinks Le'Veon should fake an injury right after. Now, when I first heard this, I laughed like all hell. If he did, he would get paid, great, $14.5 million richer, and still save his body. Amazing plan, right? Wrong. Because there is this thing called team doctors, and when the MRI shows that you're not actually injured, you're not gonna get your money, because I'm pretty sure there has to be a clause in your contract that says you're medically cleared to play, you gotta play, or they can just take your money. Le'Veon can't just pull a Kawhi with his quad and say, it's injured, I really can't play, aka want to get traded. Nice try though. And don't talk about this anymore to Mike Tomlin. He is done talking about it. He said, I'm not talking about Le'Veon. I'm just not. There's nothing new to add. Man, you just have to love Mike Tomlin. He does not come to play any games. If Le'Veon Bell does come back on week 10 or before week 10, do you think Mike Tomlin will play him in front of James Conner or bench him? Now, obviously, we would think that Mike Tomlin would start him, but he is such a G, I could just see him sitting him out the rest of the season. We'll see what happens. Next up, we have more Jimmy Butler tea. It's like never ending. We all know he went to Tom Thibodeau and requested a trade to either the Nets, the Knicks, or the Clippers. But it just came out that his preferred destination is none of those teams. It's actually the Miami Heat. Yes, we all know that D-Wade has 1 more year under his belt before he retires. So is Jimmy Butler trying to become the face of the franchise post D-Wade? The funny thing about this is he did an article, a question and answer article, and the one thing that he was asked is the one thing he would never wear is a Miami Heat jersey. So where did this major switch up come? Maybe it's the fear of the Timberwolves not releasing him and Jimmy refusing to play and not making any money. You never know what you would do when you are desperate. Also in the article, he said he'd never go on a trip without some colorful pants. Come on, Jimmy. Colorful pants and Miami go together like PB&J. Just ask D-Wade. Next up, the future of the Lakers is a little bit unclear, at least to Michael Beasley. Take a listen to this vague interview.
Where should this Lakers team end up by the end of the year?
Exactly where we want to.
Which is?
Where we want to be.
Where do you want to be?
Taking it a day at a time.
But if once you add up all those days, where can you end up?
The future.
Fair. You're going to move the calendar there, but the future, let's say April through June, April through May, where should the ceiling be for this group?
The ceiling, I don't know. I'm not sure. That's not up for me. I'm not an analysis. I'm not a, stat chaser.
Well, at least he's a man with a plan. Sort of. Lastly, former WBC champ Victor Ortiz was arrested for rape. He was arrested and charged with 3 felonies, including sexual assault. What's interesting, though, is his fight is still scheduled for this Sunday against John Molina Jr. We have this info from TMZ. According to the court records, the alleged incident took place inside a home in Oxnard on March 19th. The female accuser contacted police that same day and filed a report accusing Ortiz of sexual assault. The Ventura County District Attorney's Office has charged the boxer with 3 felony counts: forcible rape, forcible oral copulation, and forcible penetration. Let me know what you think about Le'Veon Bell getting advice to fake an injury, Jimmy Butler to the Miami Heat, and if Victor Ortiz should still fight Sunday in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Fumble. I'm Crystal Rich.